There is no better way to thank God for your sight than by giving a helping hand to someone in the dark. In 1925, Helen Keller stood before the world's largest volunteer service organization and challenged them to make sight conservation their mission. From that moment on, Lions Club International has become a beacon of hope to countless blind and low-vision individuals around the world. These volunteers went forth with a mission to enhance a person's quality of life by improving or restoring vision. Today, this remains the goal of the Lions Eye Bank of the Delaware Valley. Founded in 1957 by Lions Club members of Delaware, New Jersey, and Southeast Pennsylvania, the Lions Eye Bank has provided the gift of sight to thousands of individuals. How? With the corneal transplant. The cornea is known as the window of the eye. It's a thin, transparent tissue that looks a lot like a contact lens. The cornea's important functions are to protect the eye while allowing light to shine through to the retina where sight occurs. When the cornea is damaged or clouded by disease, light is blocked from reaching the light-sensitive retina. The result is poor vision, low vision, and ultimately blindness. With a corneal transplant, the most successful transplant operation in the history of medicine, the damaged, clouded cornea is replaced by a clear donor cornea. This allows light to focus on the retina in a normal fashion, thereby restoring the gift of sight. In the United States alone, approximately 45,000 individuals receive a corneal transplant each year. The success rate is an astounding 97%. They are people just like you, with careers, families, and dreams. Here are a few stories of how their lives were transformed by a corneal transplant.
Before my cornea transplants, I was in constant pain, and I could no longer focus on my work. I was only 30 years old and faced with the possibility of going blind. I work as a chef in a busy restaurant and have a wife and 5 children to support. Not being able to work was not an option. The Lions Eye Bank gave me my sight. I am thankful for that every day, and so is my family.
Before I had my cornea transplants, I was having a lot of trouble seeing. I was gradually going blind, and I was frightened before I had my surgery. The Lions Eye Bank of Delaware Valley put me in touch with others who shared their experience with me and made me more comfortable. They changed my life. Today, there are no limits to what I can do. I now counsel others that need cornea transplants. I'm a member of the National Ambassadors for Cornea Transplants. I'm also a Lion, and I'm very proud of it to share it with my husband, and I'm proud to be able to be a volunteer for the Delaware Valley Eye Bank.
When you're a college student, if faced with the future of blindness, it's devastating. Just when I thought I had my whole life ahead of me, it seemed it would disappear. The Lions Eye Bank saved my sight and my future. It is truly a miracle to me that my donor, a perfect stranger, could change my life so much. I owe my sight to the Eye Bank and my donor. I'm grateful every day.
These corneal transplant stories are inspiring, yet there are still many more people in need of the operation. At any time, over 500 people wait in the U.S. alone, and countless more wait internationally. The Lions Eye Bank wants to give every one of these people the remarkable gift of sight. What began as a diligent volunteer effort has grown into a professional, non-profit organization governed by a board of Lions from the tri-state area. Fundraising efforts support their mission and have helped the Lions Eye Bank of Delaware Valley grow into one of the leading eye banks in the country. The Lions Eye Bank of Delaware Valley is accredited by the Eye Bank Association of America. They have a staff of full-time, trained technicians who are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to respond to a donor call. Corneas are recovered from over 100 hospitals throughout the Delaware Valley, and the tissue is then processed in a state-of-the-art, on-site laboratory in Philadelphia. Corneas are viewed under a special microscope to ensure the quality of the tissue for transplant. The Food and Drug Administration closely monitors the testing and storage of cornea tissue to ensure each is completely safe to be transplanted into a waiting recipient. When testing is complete, the cornea is transported directly to the waiting surgeon, all within 2 to 5 days of the recovery. As medical technology continues to make advances, Lions Eye Bank of Delaware Valley will continue to grow to meet the needs of those waiting for a sight-saving transplant. But all their efforts aside, it's people like you who make this miracle happen. People who pledge to be cornea donors. It's as simple as signing a donor card, making a designation on your driver's license, and most importantly, talking to your family. Imagine the heartbreak of losing your sight, watching helplessly as the places and faces you love become distorted, clouded, and eventually disappear. Now is the time to make your commitment to someone's future. Sign your donor card. Inform your family of your wish to be a donor. Leave the legacy of sight.
Hello, I'm Gene Pogar, President and Chief Operating Officer of the Lions Eye Bank of Delaware Valley. Thank you for taking the time to learn about our eye bank and the thousands of individuals we have helped to see a new day. Please take this time to sign a donor card and talk to your family about cornea donation. You can put the gift of sight within reach.
Will you not help me hasten the day when there shall be no preventable blindness, no blind child untaught, no blind man or woman unaided? I appeal to you who have your sight, you who are strong and brave and kind. Will you not constitute yourselves knights of the blind in this crusade against darkness?
I'm a donor.
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 I'm a donor. I'm a donor.
I'm a donor.
I'm a donor.
I'm a donor.
I'm a donor.
I'm a donor.
I'm a donor.
I'm a donor.
I'm a donor.
I'm a donor.
And I'm a donor.